How can a shift in farming techniques alter the landscape of agriculture in countries like India and Pakistan? It's a question worth pondering, especially considering the challenges that traditional farming methods present in these regions. Imagine the story of Aman, a farmer from Punjab, India. Aman, like many others, was stuck in the endless cycle of intensive farming. The high costs of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and genetically modified seeds were threatening his livelihood. But then, Aman discovered regenerative farming. In just a few years, he was able to transform his farm into a thriving ecosystem, reducing his reliance on external inputs and increasing his productivity. Output. Or consider the case of Fatima, a farmer in Sindh, Pakistan. Fatima's land was slowly degrading due to the excessive use of synthetic fertilizers. She feared that her farm would soon become barren. However, after adopting regenerative farming practices, she was able to restore the health of her soil. Today, her farm is a beacon of hope for her community. Regenerative farming, as Aman and Fatima have shown, is more than just an alternative farming method. It's a revolutionary approach that can help farmers improve their livelihoods while contributing to environmental sustainability. So, what does regenerative farming entail? It's a system that focuses on enhancing the health of the soil, promoting biodiversity, and creating a balanced ecosystem. It encourages the use of organic matter to enrich the soil instead of relying on synthetic inputs. It promotes diversity in crop rotation and advocates for the integration of livestock into the farming system. But the benefits of regenerative farming extend beyond the farm. It can mitigate the effects of climate change by sequestering carbon in the soil. It can enhance the resilience of communities to climate shocks. And importantly, it can make farming a viable and sustainable occupation for millions of farmers like Aman and Fatima. The journey of Aman and Fatima is not an isolated one. Across India and Pakistan, more and more farmers are turning towards regenerative farming. They are proving that it is possible to break free from the shackles of intensive farming and create a more sustainable and resilient food system. To encapsulate, the shift towards regenerative farming in India and Pakistan is driven by the need to overcome the challenges of intensive farming, the desire to improve livelihoods, and the urgency to combat climate change. It is a movement that is transforming agriculture in these regions, one farm at a time. Remember, every time a farmer chooses to go regenerative, they're not just making a choice for their farm, but for the planet and for future generations. This is the power of regenerative farming. These are the stories we need to tell. So, are you curious about more such intriguing tales? Subscribe to Talescape Treasury. We bring you stories that matter, stories that inspire. And don't forget to tune into the background music, Curious, that perfectly complements the narratives we share. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep growing.